Alright, so I know I said I would space these out, but I actually had a ton of fun doing the last one, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into the other one on the same day. Why not? I do believe that is our boy Brock TCG on the right. On the left, not sure I recognize, to be totally honest. But it looks like our boy Brock has not put his hand down in defeat. He's going first. Leading off with a bonfire. No response. Of course, searching Ice Ryzeal. Anything on res here, buddy? That's negative. Alright. Normal ice. I bet he's going to summon X'd. What do you guys think? Archie Blue. In attack position, no less. This guy's a gangster. Search sword. Add to hand. Man, with that talent, we're just hoping for an interaction, though, right? I saw our buddy on the left there shuffling his hand, but I didn't get to see what into. Couldn't quite make out what cards were in hand. But it looks like we're going to pivot to the Fiendsmith side. Exiton into Requiem. Requiem is looking to resolve as well. Talent just sitting there in hand. Fugalos just sitting there in hand. Lacrima hits the field. Effect on summon to Foolish. Any Fiendsmith card. Engraver gets sent to grave. Alright, what do we got here, buddy? You just going to do it now? You going to go for it? Yep, Requiem. You're going to make your princess? Okay. Engraver, shuffle back. Exiton. Ooh, okay. I saw a Talent. I saw a Book of Eclipse. I saw a Solemn Strike on our opponent. Yeah, definitely not seeing any hand interactions. There's the Necro Quip. Do you have any way to get a draw off here? Doesn't look like it. But yeah, you've checked for nib. No nib. Ooh, tracked. All right. We're going to grab Engraver, discard. I'm assuming you have a second tracked. Yeah, get rid of that dead card. Engraver to search. Clean the glasses. Yep, grab the other tracked. I actually like Sanct as the next card, personally. But that's just me. Draw off Necroquip. Godly, man. Oh, we're going for a Link, too. Yo. We're not even bringing out the Caesar. Sequence hits the field. Alright, looks like the other two cards on the left there are two Ryzeal names, so this might be a mirror. Alright, so we're putting back the Lacrima, the Requiem, and the Engraver, which means we're not doing the Paradise play, which obviously is fine. Desiree, center field. Agnum Day. Agnum Day tribute. Bring out Desiree. Sequence effect to equip. Alright, buddy, what do you got? Sword Ryzeal, gonna grab, I believe, just another ice there for follow-up. Or you could even extend with it, right? You could send a card from hand to grave. But you don't need to. You're gonna send Aggregator to make X'd. Or no, you're gonna send Eclipse Twins. Alright, you're on that goo. Okay. Definitely a different vibe than Chris had in the last Fiendsmith Ryzeal match. Totally different choices here. Love to see it. Duo Drive is going to attach an ice from grave and then obviously attempt to search. You grab and cross and node. I love... Oh, he does have Paradise in deck. Interesting. I guess if you're planning on making Desiree, then the Paradise play doesn't make sense. Cross comes down. We're going to bottom deck 2 and draw 1. Yeah. Homeboy got Pot of Greed. 1 off a Necro Quip. 1 off Cross. Node's going to summon itself, send Bonfire from hand, special X'd, who will give it to you. And we're going to go ahead and make a Detonator. Detonator, of course, on summon's going to equip, or attach, sorry, the Eclipse Twins from Grave. Oh, are we considering doing the Engraver instead? You got to tell me what's up with that, buddy. That's a new one. I dig it. Yeah, Desiree cannot be targeted. And it's big. It's getting 3,000 from the Agnum Day. Alright, so we're going to go straight in for a Book of Eclipse. Talents. So this is where I'm curious about the Detonator equip or attach the Engraver, because now you can't Detonator pop itself, prevent the talent from taking it. Oh, it looks like they're calling a judge over to ask about maybe the links equipped, if that has any impact on it being taken. I could probably put headphones on and listen, but I don't want to. Or might be asking about if he can use the effect of Desiree when he takes it. Alright, so yeah, just getting clarification on the equip spells. They stay equipped. Nothing changes here. Yeah, I'd have to double check the language on Agnum Day, but I'm pretty sure you still get the attack boost too. It doesn't say link arrows you control. It says link arrows equipped to the monster, I'm pretty sure. So, should just stay at plus 3k, untargetable. I'm fairly certain. All right. Well, seems we've likely. Yep, we've reached a resolution. Dude took Desiree. So we've got 4 cards left in hand, still against a fully loaded Detonator, and we're gonna start out with, well, not start out, but continue with the normal summon of Ice. It doesn't look like Brock has any interactions from hand. I think those are both just Ryzeal names. But yeah, we are going to chain the Detonator, target ice, which is probably solid, just trying to keep level 4s off the board so that ice can't make an Xyz. Oh, we're playing the Toy Box engine. Neat. Alright, so out comes Sword. Which makes me think the other Ryzeal name in hand there was probably already X'd. Sword's going to search. Detonator's going to target the sword, attempt to pop it. Grab X'd. Now, if our boy on the left here is on the Aggregator build, X'd can summon itself by sending Aggregator and attempt to get rid of that Detonator. However, you do still have the cross negate. Yeah, so Aggregator is going to do its thing. Oh, that's right. You control a non-4. X can't search. Boom. That's why you're the GOAT, Brock. We love you. And are you going to cross-negate the Aggregator, or are you going to let that live? You're just going to use it up. That's fine. Desiree, you do have... I do believe you have this. But I think the problem is now you have the cross-negate. Are you going to detach for cross or nah? You're going to wait for something more impactful maybe? Yeah, there you go. Oh, nope. 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 Alright, we're letting it go. So Desiree's going to negate Detonator. X stays on the field. Sword's going to summon itself. Might be pure Ryzeal on the left here. I noticed a lot of those rank 4 toolbox, and I saw a for hire, I thought. Checking the grave. I don't think you have anything in there, yeah. Nope. Okay. What's going on here? Oh, are we taking back that summon? Yeah, we are committing to a different summon. Just going straight into a Detonator. Cross-negate that attach. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go Druis Worm. Or, oh no, you didn't detach for cross. Okay, you're chaining Druis Worm, targeting the Aggregator. Okay. Okay, so we just let Duo Drive go. I might have missed it, but I don't think we used Cross's negate anywhere. That might have been a miss on Brock's part, or maybe I might have just missed it. That's fine. Either way. Detonators will crash, and he'll protect his own by detaching, of course. And now we do have Desiree to swing into the Druis Worm, although he might not, in fear of it sending the Detonator. Although with a 0 material, I don't know that you even really care about that. Just gets it off the field. Alright, so it appears we are passing turn. Brock is going to draw. And we are in a phenomenal position. We do have that set Solemn Strike to worry about, but, I mean, we got plenty to work with here. Plenty to work with. We're going to start off with Tract. Lurie Shenanigans. He saw enough. He's scooping. Yep. I mean, yeah, you got a big Omni. I mean, you have the Solemn Strike, so it's not like you have nothing, but it's no problem for Brock to just put up game, especially with the Strike costing you 1,500. You know, whatever summon you negate, that's 1,500 less damage he has to put up to win. All right, in the side there, I saw what looked like Drolls, DD Crows, Judgments. The DD Crow coming in could be interesting. I think Droll probably comes in. Judgment probably comes in for going first. Might take out that Book of Eclipse. Looks like he's on a breaker type build. Yeah, that's cool. Didn't someone just play that and like popularize it kind of? Anyway, looks like Brock is considering. I think he took out Cross. Probably a decent going second to side out. Yeah, cutting down an Engraver makes sense too. Truly, you probably want to cut down a Tract. Yeah. Okay, yeah, those Drolls do come in. Yeah, pretty modest side pattern on Brock's part, which makes sense. Oh, he's also got those alt art Drolls. Love to see it. I, too, am a preferrer of the alternate art Lockbird. Alright, so pure, or if you want to call it Toy Box Ryzeal versus Fiendsmith Ryzeal. Fiendsmith Ryzeal winning the die roll definitely was pretty clutch there. Pure Ryzeal can definitely struggle to play into boards. Obviously, you have the X send aggregator push, but otherwise not a lot of pushes. Your deck's more like mid-range. You're just trying to establish a detonator. And, you know, you're playing the stuff like plug-in. You're playing, you might even be playing the plasma hole. Alright, looks like we're getting our hands drawn, ready for game 2. Likely Pure Ryzeal on the left going first. And we're going to normal summon Ice. Will that be met with interaction? No. Do think I saw Nibiru in Brock's hand, so that could be huge. If our buddy here on Pure Ryzeal does not get to search Cross in time. Grabbing X'd off a sword. So we went Ice, Sword, X'd. With summon number 3, we're going to go into Duo Drive, of course. And the effect is good. So, as far as Nibiru's concerned, if it's Cross and plug-in that we're grabbing, which, yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's your typical Pure Ryzeal line. We do have Cross, which means we have plug-in to chain the Nibiru. X is going to summon itself by sending from extra. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that aggregator. X is going to search. Grabbing node. Setting a card. Node's going to summon it. Oh, is that the toy box? Thinking here, we have the rock. Do we chain plug in? Yep, okay. It makes sense. You kind of had to force it then rather than wait. Or rather than let them use plug-in at a more optimal time on your turn. So that's fine. Obviously, you know it's going to get negated because you know they searched plug-in, but you want to make them waste it. Thinking about Dugara's there? Yeah, just to get a draw. So obviously we know we can extend into a detonator else how. Yeah, Dugara's will detach 2, get a draw. Or no, draw 2, discard, skip your next draw phase. I do see a Solemn Judgment there. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Just get rid of the Eclipse. You don't want to book your own shit. Yeah, that's good. Now, Node can send, if that is a toy box monster. Yep, nice. Okay. See, that is pretty cool. I do dig that. And now you can make Eclipse Twins with the tank and the Dugaras, right? Is that the game plan? Yeah. Cross is going to bottom deck, looks like an X and a plug-in. Grab a draw. And, I mean, we got some purple cards we can set. This is going to be somewhat difficult for Brock to play into. Yeah, especially with the 3 back row. I'm not sure if there's any hand traps. It looks like... Oh, is that a Droll? Think I saw a Droll there. All right, but we do have the Engraver to start out with, which is going to resolve. Of course, grabbing Tract, and on resolution, that was a Droll and Lockbird. Okay, so Tract is not going to grab Blurry. And the Bonfire is dead. This might be a scoop phase. Yep, there it is. Yeah, at that point, I mean, you got a 3 material detonator with an aggregator underneath a cross negate. You're under Droll. I'm pretty sure there was a Solemn Strike and a Solemn Judgment set. You know, that whole deal going uninterrupted was just not boding well for Mr. TCG. But he'll get to go first in Game 3. Looks like he's only siding out a couple cards. Siding out the Drolls for going first. Okay. And what's coming in? Didn't quite catch what those were. It looks like on the left there, Pure Ryzeal is changing up their hand trap lineup, taking out the counter traps. Yeah, looks okay. So that's gonna be 6 coming out then. Or oh, is it just the 4? Was it 3 strike and a judgment? Is that how you do it? It's fair. Okay, so it looks like Brock just brought in some judgments. Yeah, decent. The Solemns are definitely sort of seeing a renaissance this format. I know a lot of people swear by them. Some people I talk to don't really care for them much. I think they're super versatile. So if you're a little indecisive about what exactly to, if you're at 12 cards in your side deck, you're not sure what to put in for the last 3, playset of some Solemns ain't bad. They just cover a lot of bases, I think, is why people like them. They're not terrible to top deck even, on like turn 3 or whatever. Making a couple last minute changes there. Okay. Ooh, the back row hate. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. You gotta figure there's some traps coming in. From the opponent's side deck, so getting the back row hate is not a terrible call. Really indecisive on what to take out, though. Yeah, it looks like we dropped a Veiler. I was going to say, personally, I wouldn't be too committed to those Veilers. There we go. Brock over there, cool as a cucumber. He's got the hood up. He's checking his phone. He don't care. It's just another day at the office. We're here playing Yu-Gi-Oh! All right, both players have pile shuffled. Hand shuffled. Presented. Cut. Returned. Let's draw our hands and play, man. What do we got? Looks like a Droll from Pure Ryzeal. We do have a decent hand for Brock. I saw... Yeah, looks like a Ghost Ogre of our own. Looks like Bonfire. Grab an Ice. And on Resolution, we do have the Joel and Lockbird once again. That is going to be kind of rough. We have an Ash. Okay, so we got some hand traps to back up whatever half board we're able to make here. But he has I see another Droll. Oh, goodness. Veiler on Ice. Yeesh. Oh, is that X, though, in our hand? Okay, decent. Decent. Thinking on what to send. I think you still send it. Oh, I guess you could choose between Aggregator or maybe if you don't play Aggregator, you just send Eclipse Twins. But yeah, I think you just go straight into Detonator here because obviously Duo Drive can't search. You get a 3-material Detonator with an Eclipse Twins under it and hand traps to back that up. Ogre, Ash. Can't quite make out the third card. Looks like it might be an engine card. Oh, he put it in attack mode, though, and dude's got a Lightning Storm that's going to eat up one of the materials. Yeesh. Brock. I'm rooting for you, buddy, but this ain't looking spectacular. Oh, and he's leading off with an X of his own. Is that just going to take care of the detonator right there? Yep. Oh, goodness. X'd. Aggregator target detonator. Detonator can pop itself. Come back with the Eclipse Twins. Wait, no, it can't because it's not in their Xyz. That's right. That's right. But we were able to at least get the X off the board. Now we have a negated detonator. Lightning Storm is still live, though, and that thing can no longer protect itself because its effects are negated. Oh, the pain. Alright, Sword Ryzeal. That might have been a normal. I think it must have been, because Sword you have to have one on field, right? Or is it field or grave? Let's double check. In either case, Sword Ryzeal just grabbed ice. Yeah, Sword is field or grave. Okay, so that might have even been the special. Which it must have been because we grabbed ice, normaled it. Okay. We ashed ice's effect to special. Which makes sense because we have Ogre for the duo drive. We do have that toy tank sets from pure Ryzeal player though. You could reasonably just go straight into detonator because like when they ash the ice with 2 level 4s on board, you got to have the read that they have another answer to the duo. They wouldn't do that. Yeah, right into detonator. Yep. That's the play. Looks like we're just going to poke for 3k and pass turn. Solid. Alright, but we got a 3-material detonator, and I'm pretty sure Droll in the hand to play into, and we're leading off with Engraver, which is just going to get met with another Droll. There it is. Man, dudes had to play under Joel 3 times this game, or this match, between last game and twice now. That would have been a reason to attach the Exciton Knight, though, I see. Oh, okay, so it was normal Lacrima in hand. Okay. No response. We're just going to send another Engraver, which makes sense. Question is Brock on Typhon? Because the problem is, dude doesn't really have any follow-up. All we have is that set card, which, you know, from Brock's perspective, really could be anything. It could be something as simple as an Imperm. He knows from last game that he's playing the Toy Box engine. He knows it could be a toy. It looked like Brock activated the Engraver effect to revive itself from grave, so we're just thinking on whether or not we're going to respond, and we are. Okay, Detonator's going to pop the Lacrima. That's fair. Summon of Engraver. What's good now, though, is if Detonator activates one more time, he can chain the Ghost Ogre, and it won't have a material to save itself. Oh, we do have Typhon, so that play was also an option. Deciding not to go for it. They're just going to go into Requiem. Attempt Requiem. I'm not sure what we're thinking on here. What could you possibly respond with, right? You don't have a... Pretty sure there's no cards in hand. You're gonna... Oh, you do have 2 material under there still. Okay. Oh, I see. I think you're trying to think of how this chain will resolve. Is that what it is? You're trying to negate... You're going to try to have Aggregator negate the thing, like the Engraver on summon. That could have been cool. I think I see what you were going for there, because if you Detonator, pop your own back row, and then on a new chain, Aggregator's engraved to negate Engraver so it can't Requiem send. That's fair. That would have been fair. Decided not to go with that play, though, but yeah, that was an option. You could have done that. Because Engraver would be on the field when Aggregator triggered. Oh, we're just passing on this. Why didn't you make Typhon? Unless I'm mistaken, I could have swore that was a Typhon Engrave. Looks like on attack deck we're going to attempt Lacrima. Are we trying to bait the Detonator pop at this point? The problem is this is going to trigger a Redeclare, and he can then swing over the Requiem, and Requiem's effect to tribute to summon is main phase only. Unless this wasn't on attack declaration, but it looked like it was an attack declaration. But maybe it wasn't. If it was on attack deck, though, when you guys are watching, just FYI, Requiem's effect is main phase only. Alright, drop the Ogre, buddy. No, just going to take it. Okay. That's fair. I mean, I guess whether it was on attack deck or not, he could have just he might have said he might have like poked with the Detonator like physically and said like on like saying like attempt to enter battle, and then like Brock might have been like at end of main or whatever, then did all the Lacrima stuff. So who knows? We do have tracked for some follow up. Another piece in the back row, though. But Detonator's out of material. Flurry summon. Engraver's going to go ahead and shuffle back. Lacrima. Okay. Okay, Requiem equipped to Engraver. Engraver send Detonator. Okay. We're cooking. Alright, come on, Brock. Let's finish this out. You can do it. I guess I shouldn't be picking sides, but whatever. It's my channel. This ain't a Konami stream. I didn't see what those 2 main deck ones were, but hopefully one of them was an engraver. I forget if he had 2 engrave. I think he did. I didn't catch what the other set card was. If it's something like a solemn strike, though, we could be in trouble. But otherwise, I think we're in great shape, man. All right, we're punching for 18. And then punching for... Well, I don't think you can't sequence equip in... Or can you? Does Agnum Day let you equip sequence in battle phase? Fiendsmith's Agnum Day. Yeah, you can't equip sequence like with Agnum Day in the battle phase. Ooh, Harpies. Chain and Desiree. Is that going to play into a talent? Looks like the other card is Ash now. Yeah, so we have Ash and Ogre. Looks like we sent Toy Tank to Special Ice, which is going to trigger Toy Tank to summon itself. Problem is, I mean, we got 2 hand traps. Like, Duo Drive's not going to do anything. This is... You going for a Gooska? Number 41? I don't know. Typhon might have been the play there. I don't know exactly what their life points are at, but you might have been able to return that Desiree to hand. Although then I guess he... I mean, not that you would know this, but he would Ogre the Typhon, right? Is what it is. Oh no, you couldn't go into Typhon because you did Ice's effect to summon itself. Oh, I like this. Desiree's going to send the Bagooska by shuffling back. Oh, they must... He scooped. All right. GG's. Congratulations, Brock. TCG. Another dub in the books for one of the homegrowns at GalaxyBusterTCG in Ellisville, Michigan. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Several more to come. See ya.